It's important to have respect for people's boundaries.
Just like my parents would like it if I respected the boundaries of their internet connection. As if I'm gonna use up the internet.
You set the boundaries for what you do and don't want.
You deserve for anyone that you're with to respect your boundaries, and you need to respect theirs.
No crossing this boundary, it's VIPs only.
Signs you're not respecting someone's boundaries are if you're hurting them or taking advantage of them.
Sharing nudes without their consent or making creepy sexual remarks.
Flirting with people on campus when they're not into it, like stalker.
Or forcing them to do stuff they don't want to do.
That sort of stuff is never okay. Just don't be a total dick. Yes, that's a technical term.
Another thing that could cross boundaries is when someone in a position of power comes on to you. If it feels creepy, then talk to your RA or proctor or the AUSA advocacy service.
If you haven't thought about it already, you need to figure out what your boundaries are.
So basically, what do you want? And what do you not want?
Kinda like a choose your own adventure.
What do you want to do with someone you're into? What don't you want to do?
Where is the line for you, where you feel uncomfortable?
You can draw a literal line, wherever you like, even straight down the middle. Only touching my left side, thanks.
Take some time to figure out how you want to be respected by others and how you're going to respect yourself.
And when you know and you're ready to, like do stuff with someone, then, you should talk.
You could do it via message, but it's probably best to do it in person. I know, so retro.
You don't have to get it all out at once.
Hi, I'm Grace, and I like shoulder rubs and kisses and like heaps of compliments. I'm not crazy about dirty talk or like toe sucking. Actually, anything to do with feet, I'm not really into, and I will not dress up like a furry. Please respect my boundaries.
You can just bring up stuff in the moment if you like.
Like you can say, hey, I'm not really into this, can we do something else?
Or, not to be a mood killer, but can we slow things down a bit?
Your boundaries might start to shift when you get to know somebody better, and that's totally fine. But it's important that nobody pressures you into doing something that you don't want to.
Yeah, there was this dude who tried to make me wear a tail. Not keen.
If you can, try and talk about boundaries when everyone in the conversation is sober.
And if someone wants to be a dick and doesn't want to respect your boundaries, I don't want to be harsh or anything, but
You might want to strongly consider dumping their ass, stopping being friends with benefits, giving them the flick. I'm talking Splitsville. Thank you. Next.
Bye.
And it goes both ways. Don't be surprised if someone ghosts you if you're being a dick and not respecting their boundaries.
And if you don't know someone's boundaries, there's a really easy life hack for that. You just have to ask.
you can't just assume.
Like, he could have just asked me straight up if I was interested in dressing up like a chipmunk, and I would have said no.
You could say, is it okay if we... I'm trying to do kissing. I've never done much kissing before. That's kind of how it goes.
Where do you like to be touched?
Do you want me to keep going?
Would you like me to stop?
Sometimes people have different boundaries, and that's okay. If you realise that you and the person that you're into have different expectations, you can
Talk about it without being a dick and pressuring them.
See if you can find some middle ground.
Or you could gently let them know that it's not working for you and maybe you could just be friends.
And seriously, don't use up all my dad's internet. He needs it for... I don't want to think about what he needs it for, but he needs it. Boundaries, people.